Okay, nice. So tell me a little bit
Yes.
about yourself and your connection to Newcastle.
So I'm Novocastrian born and bred. I've been here for coming on 47 years. Yeah, they say age is only a number.
Yeah.
So yeah, born and bred Novocastrian. I started in fitness in about 2006.
Okay.
So it's coming on 20 years. I started as a trainer. I was a trainer. Then I moved into PT management. So helped trainers become trainers. And then from that, I moved into general managing in big health clubs. I was there for about 7-8 years. And I was lucky enough to have a role in sports nutrition. So I had a national role in sports nutrition. And I was there for about 6 years and then took a redundancy, as many people did post-COVID. And then it was like either stay in like a corporate role or move into opening my own space. And so about 5 years ago, NZ Fitness was born.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you mentioned NZ. Take me back to the start. What made you want to build NZ Fitness?
I wanted a space where people could, one, get results, but also two, train somewhere there was no ego or judgment. And I know a lot of places say that, but how many can actually hand on heart believe it? And I think that's what we've created here, because it's a space where everybody gets along, but yeah, and we all have fun doing what we're doing. But also, yes, as I spoke before, you must get results. And a lot of our members, obviously, they come in to feel better, but then the byproduct of that is they might lose weight and they might gain muscle. But yeah, generally the overall demographic that we have in here come in here to feel better. And that's what I think we've created here.
No, and it's so important. And having been here and trained myself, I know that community and you've done really well with that.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you're proud of that NZ has kind of built?
I think a big milestone for me in here, my mum and dad, my dad's 83 and my mum's 77. They've both just completed 200 classes in here. Yeah, my younger brother trains in here. My sister also trains in here from time to time. So having a family-friendly space where we can have someone that's 83 doing 200 classes training next to an ex-semi-professional athlete in the same class is pretty special. So it just means that, yeah, I wanted to create something that could cater for anyone of any age bracket and fitness level. So to do that, that's probably something that I'm most proud of.
Awesome. And your retention here is obviously amazing. You've got so many people who have ticked, like you said, 200 classes, held the bat up.
Yeah. We're about to have our first member do 1,000 classes.
And
we've been here for 5 years. He's only been here for about 3 years, 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
And,
how do you achieve that?
I guess it's so important. Well, one, the atmosphere have to be right. And as you've probably seen with us here, we're not a typical gym. We don't look like a basement that you'd find under someone's house. We wanted to create it so it feels welcoming. We've got oak flooring throughout the waiting area and the change rooms. We've got a magnificent rope wall that just, I suppose, it creates a comfortable and welcoming space. But you can't just do that, and just have whoever training. Like our trainers, we have had trainers here I've got one trainer here that's been here since the get-go. We don't turn over a lot of trainers, and we're very lucky in that regard. So yeah, leading from example, training from the top is a big one. But yeah, making a comfortable space where people feel at home while getting results, I think is the key to our success.
Yeah. And I know we're talking about NZ Fitness, but you are wearing an Aura
I am.
T-shirt.
I am.
Do you want to tell me a bit about that?
So Aura has been in the pipeline for a while. I'm a massive fan. I'm into longevity, and longevity, it's a tricky one. You say, what does longevity mean? For me, longevity means continued quality of life long term. It means being able to, we say jump out of bed in the morning, but why shouldn't you jump out of the bed at morning at 47 or at 50 or at 60 or 70? Why shouldn't you feel great to get out of bed? Like I'm at the stage where I'm assistant coach of my son's soccer team, his under nines. I love that. I love chasing him around. I love helping out in that regard. I love going on runs with my daughter and my son and keeping up with them in that realm. So why shouldn't you do that? But then as you get older, why shouldn't you do that with your grandkids? Like my dad's out the back running around chasing my son with a soccer ball and keeping up with him. He plays double tennis twice a week for like anywhere up to 3 to 4 hours at a time. For me, that's what longevity is. And doing that happily and healthily, that's the game changer.
It's really exciting, the prospect of what Aura Health is going to bring to Newcastle. How did this come across your desk?
So I've been lucky enough to work with some incredible people in the health space, working with great minds and having the ability to put it all together with them and create a safe space that is going to help people age gracefully, I guess is the best way to term it. And I'm really excited for that.
And as a founding director, I guess you've mentioned a few things, but there may be some more reasons as to why you wanted to come in as a director.
I guess for me, I love to be hands-on. I love to do things. And also owning a gym, I get to work close. I get to be closely with members, which is great. But it also, I'm an owner operator here. So a lot of my time here is spent in my office by myself. So being in an environment where I get to work with colleagues again really excites me. And having fun with them, but also picking their brains. I'm a bit of an operations guy. So I'm all about back end operations, working with that sort of side of the business. But also I'll be heavily involved in diagnostics as well. We're lucky enough to, we're going to have a DEXA scan there. We'll have VO2 max testing, force plate testing. So I feel like a little bit of a kid in a candy store too, because I get to work with great people, but also build really cool stuff at the back end. So our testing can be at the forefront, but we'll have the diagnostics component, but then we'll also be able to treat. And that's the game changer, I feel. We'll be able to spend time face to face with the doctor and actually working out what's going on and be able to come up with a game plan with them. And obviously clinical nutritionists spending time with me, working out what's going on with your training. That's where I'm really excited about being, part of something that's bigger than me.
And so who do you think Aura is for? Like, describe the person that might be walking through your doors at the clinic.
Anyone over the age of maybe 35, 40, okay? Oh, don't get me wrong, the diagnostics part is great for athletes. That's a different sort of level. We will look at that too. But anyone over the age of, say, 35 to 40 that might start to not feel 100% anymore, okay? There's no real reason why you shouldn't feel 100% at that age, 35, 45, 50. But anyone that might just want to check what's going on rather than just wait to be in some way sick. And I'm not just talking about your common cold sick, but anyone that's looking to basically prevent what may happen down the track, because there's so much testing we can do now to prevent things happening down the track. And if you feel great along the way, wow, that's fantastic too. But I guess that's it. Anyone that's looking to the future and that wants to maybe prevent something that could happen.
And what do you want someone to feel?
We want you to feel comfortable from when you step in the doors. It's not going to feel like a clinic where you walk in and it's white and not saying there's anything bad with that, but that's a doctor's surgery. We're not a doctor's surgery. We're a wellness clinic. So we want you to feel like med spa. We want you to feel comfortable and that you're in a space where you almost feel like you're having a warm hug from the first visit.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think, say in 5 years' time, would make you look back and go, we got that right?
Basically the same as the testimonials that I get from our members here now. Like if you've seen on our socials, like every member that does 100 classes, I ask if they'd like to do a video testimonial for me. And then, so in 5 years' time, looking back at all of the testimonials from people that have felt great. And that the biggest thing we have here, we've got multiple grandmothers in here. And the first thing they say is, I can chase my grandkids around. It's like, my grandkid's getting heavy and I've got one in each arm. Like, that's pretty special. So being able to look back and see the difference that we've made is when I know it's worth it.
What kind of conversations about health do you think more people should be having?
What does preventative medicine look like? Like, what is your doctor checking? Is your doctor checking markers to prevent what potentially could happen down the track? And I guess that's the hardest thing with preventative medicine. It's knowing what to check. And I know for me, that's probably the biggest one. What are you testing for? And what areas could we check to prevent stuff in the future?
Okay, so what are you most excited about for when this clinic opens?
I'm most excited about people having their questions answered that they didn't even realize were questions in the first place.
Mhm.
I think that's the biggest thing for preventative medicine. A big thing for us will be pulling blood panels. A lot of the biomarkers will be, so like over 100 biomarkers that we'll be looking for. And I guess picking up on things that you didn't even know that your body was deficient in is a game changer. I know for me, like I get a lot of sun, but I get my bloods done every 3 months. And one of the first things they picked up, I was vitamin D deficient. And I was like, how can I be vitamin D deficient? Like I get a lot of sun, but yeah, my bloods don't lie. And just simply supplementing vitamin D with K was a game changer for me. I started sleeping better. I started feeling better. But yeah, for me, finding out what was wrong with, well, I won't even say what was wrong with me. Finding out where I was deficient was a game changer for me. And I look forward to doing that for others.
So finish this sentence. I want Aura Health to be
A safe space for anyone over the age of 35 that wants to think forward about their health and work out how it can be helped before they even realize there's a problem.